hopes going into the last game. Is it a sad day for you that today ends the season?
The focus is on trying to just win a hockey game. Nothing more. Be a good pro and win a hockey game.
How has that gone in your mind for about a month when the fact these guys have seemed to lock in and trying to get through day to day on each game?
No, they have. We've tried to put our game in the right place where we can win every night. And really, I said the other night the only really blip was that couple periods in Tampa that really got away from us, and in a tough game. We did a lot of good things the other night. Obviously didn't score, but we put ourselves in position to win a hockey game.
You guys have really gotten to your identity as a group the last 6-7 weeks and started to play the way that you want them to play. Does momentum, or can that carry over to the next season?
For sure. I believe it can. That's the whole purpose of trying to continue to play the right way. Just individually, the way we manage the puck, to managing the time of the game, and getting better. Like there's been games where our second periods now have been a lot better, where the realization that our D sometimes can't get off the ice and we don't get stuck there, and trying to really limit the high risk because you can't get off the ice in those situations.
When you guys are playing the way you have over the last month, what is your identity, I guess, in your own words? Like, what have you evolved into as a team?
Managing the puck really well, playing well away from it, and then quick strike and creating offense with special teams and just making that next play, being confident to have the puck and make that next play. Until just recently, the goals were going in, we were creating a lot, we were playing well away from the puck. And special teams power play was helping us win a lot of games, and the penalty killing on most nights was giving us a solid effort.
The power play, and I even think of the 6-on-5 the other night. What is just the quick puck movement and better vision, has that really helped in those two areas improve?
I think so. Like, not move it quicker, not as much one-on-one hockey, but let the puck do the work and get the puck inside. And a lot of the 6-on-5 goals you see are typically something that's got to the net and it'll end up into the bumper or off the backside of the goaltender. I think we saw early in the year where we had a lot of play on the outside and not many pucks went to the net. That part has gotten a lot better.
You guys have not had trouble scoring goals. You were up to like 7th in the league, but 3 goaltenders have stoned you recently. How do you get past that part of it now?
I think, again, that is what bit us early in the year, where we turned too many goaltenders. I think the way, a lot of times, the way to get around that is you've got to get in, you've got to get inside, you got to be hard on the goalie, you got to get pucks there where you can't see him, where he's got to fight, where clear vision shots, a lot of times the goalie's going to make the save. The analytics say, it's a lesser opportunity for sure. So screens, tips, and I think you've seen guys, like the nights we've gone good, like a guy like Tuck is tipping a puck or getting a second rebound. Those types of opportunities are tough plays for goaltenders, and that you have to get inside for. We had some good inside plays the other night. We missed, in the second period, we missed on a couple where we got pucks there, and we had backside shots that you have to convert if you're going to be a winning team. You have to convert those. We missed on 2 or 3 of them.
He started the season as a healthy scratch, and I think he's played 81 straight games now. Just what's been his transformation? What's happened to him over these 6 months that you've seen that he's been able to, earn ice time, earn your trust?
I think there's not been a job too big or too small, and I think he's the one guy that embraces every shift when he's on the ice. Doesn't matter. He's played almost every position. He's played up and down the lineup. He's been on the power play. He's been on the penalty killing. He's taken big face-offs. But he looks at every opportunity he's on the ice as an opportunity to help the team. And I think as a young player or younger player, he's had to earn almost everything from where he came from, where he was drafted, what type of player he was drafted, now to earning his way. And I can say that he tries to earn his way every time he gets on the ice. Maybe there's the odd night there's a tough play here or there, but almost 95% of the time I can tell you what I'm going to get out of him.
What have you thought of Noah Oswin, now that it's been a little bit longer that he's been up?
He's, for a young man that's playing, his play away from the puck has been good. I think physically a couple times a little bit overwhelmed, but his reads and his smarts and his IQ for the game have been real good. He's got comfortable making some smaller plays, which is not easy for a guy that's just getting called up. So, I think it's been a good first look for Noah.
Yuri's really handled the defensive side of, that role that he has really well. Does it, excite you as a coach to think about what he can accomplish once the next layers to his game are added when it comes to the playmaking?
Yeah, and I think, cautiously optimistic, because I don't think I'd ever put him where he is right now. You look at he's got every tough matchup. He had Matthews the other night, and I thought he did a hell of a job. So you look at a guy that wasn't really a centerman down in Rochester, come up here and playing center and playing the way he is. You're, optimistic that he can progress and build off of what he's done here. So.
And played on the same line with Austin a lot in Rochester this year. I know it's been one game, but could you tell the two of them had a little bit of a chemistry even watching?
There was, I thought they had a good first period. They were in on a few opportunities. I think there is a little connection there. I think he had somebody there he felt comfortable with. So, thanks.